Hi to all. I'm going to discuss about the topic Introduction to Network Security. This topic covers basic things what are all called network security. And the first thing is what is network. Network means connections of different types of hardware devices such as a computer, a laptop, a mobile phone. All these devices are connected through a medium. The medium may be a wired medium or wireless medium. So collections of devices that are all connected together by means of a medium is called a network. So networking means a group of people or group of devices are combined together by means of a medium is called network. So in this current world, the networking, by means of networking we are all share data through mobile phones, emails, in websites we can upload our details like the Facebooks. You can post your photograph and all those things, but how the data are secured, till now it's not have a clear idea that our informations are whether in secure way and all those things. For example, if you take in online transactions in the in bank, most of the transactions are done using the online transactions. You are all heard that the informations are hacked by someone. They steal the records, or they steal the informations from the famous companies, and all those things happen nowadays. So one side we have a good concept in network securities by using networks, by using these emails, web pages, websites. We can have a lot of informations. You can get it from anywhere and also around the world, but some negative things are also happen around the world by the use of this networking and all those things. So the network security is the concept of, what is the concept here is how to secure the network. Network security, what is network security means, consist of provisions and policies adopted by the network administrator to prevent and monitor unauthorized access, misuse, modification, or denial of the computer network and network accessible resources. In shortly, we say that network security start with authorization with username and password. And then in network security consists of provisions and policies adopted by a network administrator to prevent and monitor unauthorized access, modifications in system, misuse or network accessible resources. If this authorization is worked well, we have a good information securities in our companies by the administrators. We will have some secure data in that. So how we do all these things by network security only. How we make security, how we give securities means, the network administrators, the first thing you notice that network security start with authorization with username and password. Now for example, if you have an email ID, uh, if you have an email ID, what you all do? First thing, you open the page and give a username and password. And what is the use of it means? This is also one kind of security created by that. Example, Google or Gmail and all those, Yahoo and all those companies, they give the authorization that the correct persons only open that email and use their accounts instead of others. So this is the one of the basic thing of network security with authorization of username and password. This is the basic thing only. Nowadays the networking concepts are also developed well, and also network security is also developed well. For example, so we have lot of data. So every companies have data on that own in the databases, and we have sent many data through mails and all those things. Sometimes hackers could catches the data through mail and all those things. Sometimes our data can be thefted by third parties, and they modify the informations, and they sent us another messages to someone. So like that also happen in our day-to-day life. So how we control these type of data thefts, information theft, and all those things are covered in the subject network security. So lot of prevention mechanisms are also available. For example, unauthorized accessed or controlled by the administrator, and then prevent from another form of information, another form of the security threats or come from the worms, viruses, and other malware practices also. Sometimes in your mail you have also noticed that some spam messages are also came. If you click that messages, the people will attack easily your system and capture your data from your laptops and your systems by the use of this mail informations, and all those things are happen in our life. So network security is an important topic in our day-to-day life. And also you are also heard lot of thefts happen in the banking sectors, and information steals from the data and all those things. And in many newspapers and televisions you have read that some people hack the informations from the Google server also. Some people stop the server for a few seconds. How these are happening means they created a coding and all programming, and they hack the information and intrude the informations and all those things. However, the networks are filled with security mechanisms, and but some people will doing hacking, and all those things are happening now also. So this is the network security. Network security means securing our resources. How, what ways you have to secure the data's informations, bank informations, and all those details. In our 5 units we have covered it fully. So this is just only introduction. So I'm just telling it as a little bit only. So what are the security challenges here? You have all Computer Security Institute (CSI). Overall, 70% networks have experienced security breach. From 70% and 60% have undergone internal breaches only, and 40% are external perimeter breaches. So 70% of the information are stored inside the company peoples, and 40% are only by the external resources. So security rules. What are the security rules? Here is have changed over the years. In the past, networks are closed to the outside world, thus attack didn't cause much damage. In mid 1990s, internet has exploded, which increases the possibility of security breach. Now, only after the improvements of social media's networks only, uh, the security attacks are also increases. The morphing of images, hacking of informations, and by sending the viruses to the virus through the mails to others, and they steal the data, and also happens after the growth of internet by means of social medias and all those things nowadays. So what are the security issues we have? Are security is a business problem, not just a technology problem. The concept of security is an illusion. What is the meaning of illusion? Is if the people gave a lot of the intelligent guys will steal whatever the informations that are encrypted, and also encryption private, we have put the data using the private keys. All those things are also steal by the intellectual people. Then we have to upgrade, and then we have to write another program. So this is like a Tom and Jerry problem. This guy will create informations how to secure those things. The opposite party will also try to how to steal those things. So this is like an illusion only. Managing security means managing the perception of others. There are many different security technologies to choose from. You must create a comprehensive security policies according to your institution or to your organization. How to choose the security issues. So what are the security goals? Are create and implement a single cohesive company-wide security policy. Don't allow products to dictate security policies. Policies should drive the product that you choose. Centralized security management is used for the companies. So what are the security components you have all? First one is authentication, second authorization, privacy, integrity, availability, non-reputation, accounting. These words are all you heard many times, I think. What is called authentication? Authentication means verifying a person identity. For example, if you have a hall ticket, this means the authentication. You are the right people entering into the exam hall. So like that, authentication means verifying a person's identity, who they are. The second thing is authorization. Authorization means controlling access to a resource by means of, if you have a password protection to your laptop, that means authorization, because no one can access without knowing that password. So this is called the authorization. What they are trying to do by controlling access to the resources. The next thing is privacy, protecting confidential of information. Because all the if you're running an organization, the informations are kept as a private, and the most important informations are kept in a protecting way only. So what the kind of information is, it is kept in a confidential manner, is called the privacy. And then integrity, validating the information was not changed. Integrity means if you send the information through mail, after the recipient receive that messages, you have to check whether whether the sender send the messages or received, or any information have modified in between the media, social medias, verifying that the information that was received has not been modified or tampered with. This is called the integrity. And availability, providing redundancy for security, ensuring that you have a fallback solution in the event of failure or security compromises. If the data is lost, you have to repeat that, you have to resend the same data. This is called the availability. Without available, if the data is entirely lost, you cannot resend the same data again. So this is called the availability. This is also called the redundancy of data. And the next thing is non-repudiation, providing that a transaction took place between two entities when using online transaction, having verifiable proof that the transaction took place between two entities only. This is called the non-repudiation. And then accounting. Accounting means recording information about an employee's actions when interacting with data and system, as well as information about the operation of your networking devices. So overall, the network security means we have to prevent information from the others, because the world is becoming more interconnected of internet and networking technologies. There is a large amount of personal, military, commercial, and government informations in infrastructures are available worldwide. So network security is becoming a great importance nowadays. Without network security, you have to lose your data and all those things. So if you have a laptop, you have a virus detection, you have a if you have a antivirus, you will not lose some data and all those things. The world is becoming more interconnected, so network security is becoming one of the important concepts to protect your data from others. So network security means protecting data from the other peoples. How you are going to handle that is called the network security. There are variety of techniques. These are all explained in my further classes. This is only just introduction class. Thank you, girls.